Hello and welcome to FunnyHacks, the show where I show you hacks that are weird, unusual and the occasional useful one as well. I'm Kevin Sandham and today I'm going to walk you through the battery pack.
Boy, boy, boy.
Imagine you're far away from electricity and you're having a romantic moment via text, and then this happens. Oh no! So today I'm going to show you how to run this and this off this. So this is another fairly simple hack. I just started with a fairly plain battery pack. It's fully enclosed, it's got a wee switch on it, and it had a couple of blank leads. So I stuck on these two clips. Then I wanted to modify this slightly so that when I have the switch in the on position, then these LEDs become active, and what happens then is when it's hooked up the right way, the green one will show; when it's hooked up the wrong way, the red one will show, and the orange one I'm not using anymore. Now the risks of this type of hack are actually really easy to become reality because the circuit protection for these devices is usually physical as opposed to actually within the circuit itself. Now these batteries, they can only go in one way, so that stops you from putting in the contacts the wrong way around and therefore sending current the wrong way around the circuit. Without that protection we can send current the wrong way around the circuit and things will blow. You won't get a second chance on this, so you do need to get it right. So therefore, I have this wee meter here, so we can find out exactly which way things need to be hooked up. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's going around the wrong way, and here's what it looks like when it's going around the right way. So now, I know which way to put the battery, which way to hook up the leads. And that surprises me. Is that around the right way? Yeah, it's even labelled. Some batteries are labelled, but a lot of them aren't, and why would they need to be? Because the consumer doesn't need to know, unless they're doing this, which they shouldn't be. So, here we go. Okay, so we have the battery here. So what I know from the battery is that the positive lead is on the outside and the negative lead is on the inside. So I need to make sure that I get the negative lead hooked up on the inside, like so, and then the positive lead needs to come round on the outside. There we go, like that. So now we have those in position. I can just hold that in place like so, and is that visible? It is, lovely. So now what we can do is we just turn that on, and now I should be able to put power in here. And there we go. Okay, so that's all good. Now I'm going to power it off because my hand's getting sore holding it in the way that the camera can see. So that's the phone working. Now let's do the camera. Now the idea of this one is that it's just using an original battery pack from the camera, and so then what we do is we just hook up these leads like so to the leads of the battery pack, and then we're sweet to go. The battery pack normally doesn't look like this. I've modified this and I'll show you photos around about now. What that's doing is the whole battery inside's gone, and I've just used the original contacts and soldered the wires to them. So here is the the normal battery that I still use, and here is the one that I've modified. We got the red, and we got the black. Alright, so I need to be really low so you can see everything in one shot. Here is the stuff ready to go, and let's pop it in the camera like so. And that's in, there's nothing shorting, I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to take that off, and let's, oh hang on, now that won't go yet, we need to flick that switch, and now, look at that. So we can now take a picture back. Oh, I'm filming. That wasn't quite intentional, but oh well. Hey, actually that will demonstrate my point really beautifully. So you can see the battery pack hanging off here, and yeah, I've got two camera angles to show. Brilliant! Now, notice here, this battery pack, since I modified it, is a little bit stiff, and it's got no weight. So I made this drawstring which just helps pull it out, and that made things much easier, because when I first did it I had to pull the wires and it was not going to last long doing that. Okay, so there's the hacks. I want to keep this episode quite short, so you can go to funnyhacks.com and get all the details behind this. It's a very useful hack. It's also a very risky one. You can kill your devices very easily doing this, so I would really recommend being careful what devices you're trying it on. This one here I was incredibly nervous the first time I did it with, just because I didn't want to lose this camera. I got away with it. I don't do it very often with that camera. I've mainly got it just in case. As for the cell phones, depending on whether I've put the bloopers in or not, you'll get a bit of an impression I don't like this phone much. So I really had no hesitation in trying it with this phone. Waffle done? I'm Kevin, this is FunnyHacks. Oh, you suck! Oh well, camera needs new batteries anyway. Okay, so there's two. Oi! And stay off! I think it might be better to plan what I'm about to say. Yes. Let's do that. And so that, whoops, and I will demonstrate that in just a moment. Stuff you! You suck! Hello?